Welcome, my friends. Let's go live over here on Instagram as well. Welcome, friends. This is episode 80 of Storytime Yoga. Welcome, my friends. All right. We are celebrating today with episode 80. And in celebration, we are reading Franklin Goes to School. And this is for all of my little friends out there. All of you. Let me get this going too. This is for all my little friends out there because some of my little friends have started school this week. All of my little friends in the States. And I believe that is Illinois. I have some little friends in Illinois in the United States, and they have started school today. And there are lots of friends all over the world that have started school today. In my hometown, we don't start school for another week and a half. We start at the beginning of September, right after Labor Day. So my kids are still out of school, and Miss Avery is still here home with me. Not on story time today, but still home with me. We're just inviting a few friends on here, and we'll see who has joined in. Pedro has joined. Michael Brooks has joined. Carrie has joined. Welcome, my friends. Okay, so some of our friends have started school this week, and some of them will be starting next week and the week after. So this is for all of you. Franklin Goes to School. And whether you are going to school at your schoolhouse, or whether you're doing online learning, or whether you're starting homeschooling again, we are wishing you all a wonderful return to school. All right, we are going to step back. I'm going to step back to my mat, my blanket, or my piece of floor, and I invite all of you to go to your mat, your blanket, or piece of floor so that we can begin episode 80 of Storytime Yoga. Come on, my friends. Come in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Sitting down nice and straight and tall. I'll get my bells. Good job, my friends. And we're going to start with our breathing. And if you're just joining us for the first time, friends, while we breathe all of that air into our belly and make it nice and big like a balloon, we make our ball nice and big. And as we breathe out all of that air from our belly, we make our ball small. All right, friends, sitting up nice and straight and tall, we're going to start our first round of breathing. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. Now, remembering, we're going to do a second round, but remembering that we keep those shoulders at neutral position. We're not hunching them up like this as we breathe. Okay, and if you don't have a breathing ball at home, you can just go like this. And you can follow along with us with your hands, okay? And we're breathing in through our nose or out through our nose, and out through our nose or our mouth. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, my friends. Breathing in. And out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Okay, I invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while I come forward to begin our story. Please do let me know if you are here, friends, and I will give you a shout out. It looks like Stanley has joined us over there on our watch party as well. I will give you a shout out. All right, let's get started. Franklin Goes to School. Franklin could count by twos and tie his shoes. He could zip zippers and button buttons, but Franklin was worried about starting school. And that was a problem because Franklin was going to school for the very first time. There's the photos up there for my friends on Instagram. All right. Bubby has joined us. Welcome, Bubby. Franklin woke up with the sun. It's my first day of school, he told Goldie, his fish. Franklin packed his new pencil case with a ruler, a pencil, an eraser, and 12 colored pencils that he had sharpened himself. Then he woke his parents. And there it is for our friends down here and up here on Instagram. Franklin has packed his pencil case. All right, friends. Do you see? Whoop, we almost lost it there. Do you see Franklin's fish, Goldie, right there? We are going to pretend to be Franklin's fish, and we are going to watch Franklin pack his pencil case to go to school. And you can pack your pencil case even if you're staying home, right? Even if you're doing online learning at home or if you're being homeschooled, you can still pack your pencil case. All right, friends, we're going to come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. We're going to come laying down. Oh, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to take my hair clip out. All right, we're going to come laying down on the floor. My knees are bent. My feet are flat on the floor. And I'm going to walk my feet in because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my bum and I'm going to clasp my hands underneath. Okay? Underneath like this. All right, friends, you ready? Are you ready? I'm actually going to put them flat. I decided I'm going to put them flat and I'm going to put my bum down. Okay? That feels a lot better. All right, you ready? We are going to slide our head. We're going to slide our head until we are on top of our head and our chest is right up to the ceiling. All right, your knees are staying bent. Your hands are underneath you, underneath the small of your back. You're on the top of your head and your chest is up tall. Good job. Coming down, friends. That is fish pose. That is Goldie. Fish pose. All right, I totally forgot when I put my hair up in that clip that we were doing fish pose, my friends. Okay. It looks like Miss Avery may have joined from her dad's house. Hello, Miss Avery, if that's you there. And Mr. Aiden. All right, friends. Hurry, he said to his parents. I cannot be late for school. Franklin's mother looked at the clock. Even the teacher is not awake, she laughed. It is too early. You must be very excited, said Franklin's father. Franklin nodded. There's the pictures for all of my friends. All right. Now, do you see how Franklin is standing? Look, he is right here. He is trying to get his parents to get up and send him to school. And he is actually in warrior pose. So my friends, let's beg our parents to get up on the first day of school and get ready for school. Are you ready? We're going to spread our legs wide. We're going to give ourselves lots of room in between our legs, okay? And I'm going to point these toes that way, and I'm going to bring these toes in a little bit, okay? And you'll notice I'm still sliding on. I'm giving myself lots of room. I'm going to put my arms up, and I'm going to bend this front knee. I'm going to make sure that knee is over top of my ankle, all right? So I can be up here and bend a little bit, or I can bend a lot. Whatever's comfortable, okay? Making sure that my body from my waist up is up tall. I'm not leaning over, okay? Up tall. Be a warrior, my friends. And beg your parents to go to school. Please, mommy and daddy, get up. It's like pretend it's Christmas morning. It's the first day of school, and we're so excited to get back to school and see our friends, or we're so excited to learn online or at home. All right, friends, we're going to leave our feet where they are, and all we're going to do is rotate them. So I'm going to put these toes that way, and I'm going to bring these toes in a bit because I'm going to go the other way now. So lifting up your arms, bending that knee. Remember, I can be up here or I can be way down low. And I fix my leggings there. There we go. I can be way down low, whatever's comfortable. All right. Please, mommy and daddy, get up. It's time. It's time to go to school. It's time to learn. All right, friends. Good job with warrior pose. Lori has joined us. Welcome, Lori. It was so early that there was time to make a big breakfast. You'll need a full tummy to work at school, said Franklin's father. Franklin was not hungry. I already have a full tummy, he said. It feels like it is full of jumping frogs. Franklin's mother gave him a hug. I felt that way on my first day of school, but the funny feeling went away. Franklin ate a little. He double-checked his book bag. Finally, it was time to go to school. Does anybody know what that feels like, friends, to have jumping frogs in your tummy? There we go, up there for my Instagram friends. What does it feel like to have jumping frogs in your belly? Let's pretend that we're those jumping frogs, okay? Because I know we all might be nervous the first day of school, right? The first day going back, or even if we're online learning or if we're at home, we might be nervous. So we're going to come down into a squat. And it's okay to have jumping frogs in your belly sometimes. They go away. They do. And I think we'll see that in our story. All right, we're squatting and jumping like a frog. I want to see you jump, friends. Jump like a frog. You can say ribbit too if you want, but That's what Franklin's tummy feels like. Does your tummy feel like that sometimes? Jump, jump. Does your tummy feel like that sometimes? Like jumping frogs in it? Mine does sometimes, friends, when I get nervous. And it's okay. Halfway to the bus stop, Franklin clutched his tummy. I don't want to go, he said. Franklin's father gave him a hug. That's how I felt when I started school, he said. Look, all your friends are waiting for the bus. And there they are, friends. They're all waiting underneath the tree up there for my Instagram friends. They're all waiting underneath the big, big tree. So let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. And let's be the giant tree, watching Franklin and all of his friends below. All right, so we're going to lift one leg, get our balance. I'm going to tripod here if my balance is an issue, or I'm going to bring that foot above or below my knee. I'm going to bring my hands to heart center to get my balance. And now let's bring those big tree branches out and look down, friends. Look down and see Franklin and all of his friends waiting at the bus stop. Good job, my friends. We're going to switch feet, okay? Bring this foot down, lift this foot to get balance. Tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, foot above or below the knee. Bring your hands to heart center. Good job. Bringing those big tree branches out. Can you keep your balance? Just pretend there's a little wind. Sway in the wind a little bit. Maybe it's a light breeze at the bus stop on the first day of school. Good job, my friends. All right. I wonder what happens next. There was a big crowd at the bus stop. There were brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. Beaver was carrying her favorite book. I can read it, she said. All of it? Asked Bear. Yes, she answered proudly. Franklin rubbed his tummy. His tummy was still flip-floppy, wasn't it? Rabbit pulled out a brand new notebook. My big sister showed me how to write my numbers, he said. All of them? Asked Fox. Most of them, boasted Rabbit. Franklin looked at his mother. I want to go home, he said. We will be here after school to hear all about the things you did today, she said. And look at poor Franklin. He is rubbing his little tummy here. Up there for my friends on Instagram. He is rubbing his little tummy. All right, friends, let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor. And we are going to be Franklin rubbing his little tummy, coming down, sitting into a seated position on your mat. We are going to spread our legs this time. Usually we're like this with our legs right out in front of us in seated forward bend. We're going to put our feet on the floor. We're going to bend those knees and we're going to spread our legs this time because we are going to go into tortoise pose. So bring your hands here, putting them in the center and then underneath those knees and coming into a forward bend. This is tortoise pose, friends. And we are pretending that we are Franklin with that sore tummy at the bus stop. Good job. Stay in this seated forward bend, friends. And it doesn't matter how far you go, just making sure that those hands are under your knees and you have a flat back and are bending forward. Good job, my friends. Okay, let's find out. Do you think Franklin gets on the bus? Do you think he actually goes to school? I think he does. I think he's a brave boy. When the bus arrived, Rabbit grabbed his sister's hand and climbed aboard. Bear stood on the steps and waved goodbye again and again. Franklin hugged his mother, then his father. He kept hugging even after his friends had found seats. And there he is. He's giving his mama a kiss and giving lots of hugs up there for my Instagram friends, down here for Facebook and YouTube. There he is, and this is my favorite pose, friends. All of you know that this is Miss Mel's favorite, okay? We're going to come to Hero's Pose, and we are going to give ourselves a hug, and we can pretend that we're hugging Mommy and Daddy too. All right, so you ready? We're going to give ourselves a big hug. Big hug. Big hug, and then we're going to come up into eagle arms. Eagle arms. You're going to feel this stretch all across the backs of your shoulders, friends. This is a really good one when you get back to school and you're sitting in your seat. When you're learning, I know you can get squiggly wiggly when you're sitting in your seat for so long, so give yourselves a big hug when you're at school. and stretch it out. Now I'm going to remember which arm was on top and I'm going to switch. Okay, switch, big, 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 big hug, and bring those arms up. So in the middle of the day, if you have been sitting for a long time, friends, I want you to remember, Miss Mel said, give myself a big, big hug. And do eagle arms and stretch out those shoulders, my friends. That's my favorite pose ever because I get to hug. I hope you like that one too, friends. As the bus pulled away, Franklin looked out the window. He didn't know if he was ready for school. Do you think the teacher will yell? Wondered Rabbit, who jumped at loud noises. Do you think there's a bathroom at school? Asked Beaver, fidgeting in her seat. I hope somebody has an extra snack, said Bear, who already had eaten his. Franklin did not say anything. The bus ride seemed very, very long. Up there for my Instagram friends, and down here. You see all of his friends sitting on the bus? When they arrived, their teacher was waiting. Mr. Owl said hello in a gentle voice. He showed them where to hang their coats and where to sit. He showed them where to find the bathroom and offered everyone a piece of fruit. Then Beaver and Bear went to the reading and writing center. Rabbit went to play kitchen, but Franklin stayed in his seat. Goodness me, there he is. All right, you know which one we're going to do? This is one of my favorite things. So I'm going to show you all of our friends here and what they're doing. So Raccoon is painting, and Franklin is sitting in his seat, and Fox and Skunk are here with Play-Doh rolling it out, and Bear is sitting coloring, and Beaver is looking for a book, but look what Rabbit's doing. Rabbit is baking. Baking, one of my favorite things, and he's getting baking out of the oven. Neil is here. He says, big hug from the eagle arms in hero's position. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Neil. All right, friends, we are going to come and do a standing forward bend. Okay, and we are going to pretend that we're taking the yummy baking out of the oven. So we're going to put a little bit of room in between our feet. We're going to reach up to the sky. Put those fingers right up to the sky and stretch right from your waist all the way up your arms through those fingers, looking up to the ceiling. And now we're going to bend forward with a flat back. You ready? We're in our forward bend with a flat back, and we're going to open that oven, and we're going to pull out. Oh, put your oven gloves on, your oven mitts on first, and then pull out. Staying in your standing forward bend. Pull out whatever it is. What did you bake? I baked chocolate chip cookies. What did you bake, my friends? I'm holding it up, and I'm going to put it on top of the stove. Good job, my friends. We're going to do that one more time, okay? Coming up, hands up to the ceiling. Looking up to the ceiling, stretching right through those fingertips. Coming down with a flat back. All right, you ready? We're going to open the oven again. Put on your oven mitts and pull out of the oven whatever you baked. What else did you bake? I baked homemade granola. I love to bake granola. All right, I'm coming up and putting it on the stove. So let me know in the comments what you baked, friends, or shout it out and tell me what your favorite baking is. What would you like to do today, Franklin? Asked Mr. Owl. I don't know, said Franklin, rubbing his tummy. I cannot write all the numbers like Rabbit can. I cannot read like Beaver can. Rabbit and Beaver will learn new things at school, and so will you. Franklin started to doodle. I can see that you are a very good artist, said the teacher. All right. I love to do that too, and if Miss Avery was here, she would be saying that she loves to doodle and color too. So there are the photos, friends, and we are going to sit with Franklin, and we are going to doodle too. All right, coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to put some room in between our feet like this. I'm going to turn sideways, and we're going to sit just like Franklin's sitting. So putting your arms up and sitting back in that chair. Remember, I can be up here or I can be way down here, whatever's comfortable for you. But the lower you go, the more you're going to feel that in your legs, my friends. I'm sitting at the table and I'm coloring, just like Franklin. So come and color with us. Color with Miss Mel and with Franklin. Holding that chair pose, friends. You might feel it burning and you might be wibbling and wobbling, but keep coloring with Franklin and Miss Mel. I'm going to get a new color. All right, good job, my friends. Franklin sat up taller. I know all my colors too, he said. What color is this? Asked Mr. Owl, holding up a colored pencil. It's a special blue, said Franklin. It is turquoise. Now you have taught me something, said Mr. Owl. Is there something special you would like to learn? Turquoise is one of Avery's current favorite colors. She tells me about turquoise all of the time. There were so many things Franklin wanted to learn that he had trouble deciding. Finally, he asked Mr. Owl to help him read his favorite book. Franklin made a building of blocks. He sorted the money in the classroom store and painted 4 pictures. 1 for the teacher, 1 for himself, and 2 for his parents. It was a wonderful day. See all the pictures there, my friends? And do you see what's happening here, my friends? While Franklin is counting the money in the store, Rabbit is shopping, and he has carrots. It looks like carrots and an apple and a can of tomatoes or a can of soup in his buggy. So let's go shopping at the classroom store, just like Rabbit, okay? And we'll pay with Franklin. All right, come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Get your buggy ready in front of you. We are going to do walking lunges, my friends. So if balance is an issue, just keep your hands here, but otherwise put them in front to walk with your buggy. All right, walk and lunge, walk and lunge. I want to see that knee hit the floor, okay? Walk and lunge, walk and lunge. See, Miss Mel's doing it now. Remember, Miss Mel has a sore left hip, but it's getting better. Walk and lunge, walk and lunge. Look at that, Miss Mel's lunging. Walk and lunge, walk and lunge. Don't forget to pick up your favorite groceries. So walk and lunge. I'm going to pick up bananas. I like bananas. Walk and lunge. I'm going to pick up strawberries too. What are you putting in your cart? Give me a few more lunges and tell me what's in your grocery cart, my friends. All right. I think I have bananas and strawberries, and I like carrots too. Franklin sat at the back of the bus all the way home. He bumped up and down. He was so busy having fun that he almost forgot to get off at his stop. His parents were waiting. How was your tummy? They asked. Franklin looked puzzled. It had been such a good day that he had forgotten all about his jumpy tummy. My tummy is empty, he said. That's a feeling that will go away too, said Franklin's father. How do you think his empty tummy is going to go away, friends? Up here for my friends on Instagram, there's the photo. How do you think his empty tummy is going to go away? I know as a mommy how his empty tummy is going to go away. All right, I want to show you that Franklin is up in the air with his mommy. His mommy has him up in the air. So we are going to pretend that we're Franklin's mommy, and we're going to pick him up too. And we're going to do a live pose, all right? So come into your mat, your blanket, your piece of floor. We're going to go into mountain pose first. Just like this, standing up nice and strong, grounding your feet into the floor. Nice and strong. Are you ready? We're going to pick up Franklin and bring him up into a live pose, holding him up above your head, looking up top, looking at the ceiling, and smiling at Franklin. If you have a stuffy at home, you can smile at your stuffy. All right, good job, my friends. Coming on back to finish up our story. I made this for you, said Franklin's mother. She gave Franklin his favorite snack, fly pie. And I made this for you, said Franklin. He gave his parents 2 pictures and 2 big hugs. Now look at the pictures that Franklin drew. This is one of his family, and this is one of his house. And that's a wonderful picture that all of you could draw on your first day of school. One of your family and one of your house. And I bet your mommy and daddy will give you a snack after school too. All right, friends, you know what time it is. It is time for relaxation, my friends. All right, sitting down on the floor in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, or laying down. And if you're laying down, your arms are beside you with your palms facing up. And if you're sitting, your hands are in your lap with your palms facing up. Taking one deep breath in and out. And as you blow out, dropping your shoulders. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands, making sure your palms are facing up. Relaxing your legs and your feet. If you're laying down, letting those feet drop off to the side. If you're sitting, I want you to go to your bum. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your bum. Really let yourself drop into the ground. Just sink down into it. Good job, my friends. Being aware of the sounds around you. You might hear the hum of the fridge or the dishwasher. You might hear your brothers and sisters playing or mommy and daddy talking. Maybe it's the cars out on the street outside of your house. But just as you let those noises come in and go, we're going to do the same with our thoughts. Let them come in and let them go. You have no need for any of those thoughts right now. We're just relaxing our body. Take all of those thoughts that come in, acknowledge them, and then just shove them under your mat or your blanket for now. You can pick them up after. Right now, just concentrate on your breath and your body sinking into the floor. Slowly, silently, repeat to yourself inside your head, I am healthy. I am brave. I am having fun. Having fun. So in our story today, we saw how Franklin had jumping frogs in his tummy. Sometimes we call that butterflies in our tummy. He was so scared. He was excited to go to school, but he was also scared to go to school. And Franklin showed us how to be brave. He showed us how it feels to be brave. He got on that bus and he went to school. And even though he was still sad and not knowing what he could learn, he learned. He talked about it. He talked about those feelings with Mr. Owl. And he learned from Mr. Owl that it doesn't matter what his friends learned over the summer, that everybody was going to learn. And he actually learned from Mr. Owl new things. And he learned how to find within him what he would like to learn. He learned how to be brave. And he learned that he can have fun while doing it. So I want you to take the knowing that you have the choice to be brave and to have fun. I want you to take that knowing and put it deep inside your head. And then I want you to take the feeling of being brave and having fun. You know how happy we feel when we're having fun and how happy we feel when we had those little butterflies or those jumping frogs in our tummy and we went and did it anyway and we had fun after we did it. I want you to take that happy feeling of being brave and having fun, and I want you to put that deep inside your heart. I want you to hold the feeling and the knowing inside your head and your heart. And when you've done that, I want you to send out that feeling and that knowing of having the choice, or that knowing of the feeling, of being brave, the knowing of having the choice to be brave, and the feeling of being brave, the happiness that comes when we're brave and when we have fun. I want you to take that and send it out to everyone around you. Send it to brothers and sisters. Send it to mom and dad. Send it out to all of your neighbors, your friends, your teachers, and all of the helpers out there. And let everyone out there know that they have the choice to be brave. They have the choice to have fun. And let them know what it feels like to be brave, to overcome that fear and be brave. And when you're done with that, bring all of that knowing and all of those happy, happy feelings of being brave and having fun and bring them back inside your head and your heart. And hold those there. Hold those in your head and your heart. Always know that you can be brave and you can have fun. When you're ready, friends, if you're lying down, rolling over to one side, keeping your eyes closed, bringing your knees into your chest, just staying there for a moment. If you're seated, keeping your eyes closed, starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Good job, friends. Start to slowly wake up your body. And when you're ready, come on up and join me on my mat. I see that Tamsin has joined us. So my friend Imogen is here. Hello, Imogen. Irina and Michael have joined us. Chander has joined us and she says, thank you. You're so welcome, my friend. Coming back to your mats, friends, to end class. Coming crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, sitting up nice and straight and tall. Bringing hands to heart center. And we'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us for episode 80 of Storytime Yoga, and where today we read Franklin Goes to School. There we are, friends. Franklin Goes to School. And Miss Mel dedicated this book today to all of my little friends that have either gone back to school today or will be going back to school in the coming weeks. All right, friends, remember, as you're returning to school or online learning or homeschooling, whatever that is, remember that you can be brave. And I bet when you're brave, you're going to have some fun too. All of those little fears and all those little butterflies or jumping frogs in your belly will go away too, friends. So I wish you all a wonderful return to school, a wonderful return to online learning, homeschooling, whatever that looks like for you. And please do remember, you know what? I didn't put the links before I say goodbye, friends. I'm going to throw those links for this book down in the comments before we end. I usually put those links in for you guys, because if you would like to purchase a copy of this book and follow along on your own later, you will be able to do so. Please do remember to also find the link for our Zyia activewear. If you're enjoying the leggings that Avery and I have been wearing during Storytime Yoga, do follow those links to purchase your own leggings with Zyia activewear. All right, we'll grab those links as well. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful return to school and a wonderful afternoon, my friends. There we go. All right. I'm going to say goodbye now.